My name is Steve Buist. I'm the investigations editor at the Hamilton Spectator newspaper. Last year I produced a series called Code Red, which was sort of a landmark series in Canada. It looked at the connections between health and wealth or poverty at the neighborhood level in Hamilton. So basically what we were able to show is that the wealthier you are, the healthier you are. And we were able to examine the health of the city right down to the level of neighborhoods. And that series was both important and did touch the community. For whatever reason, that seemed to touch a nerve in this city. And it's now 16 months after we first published that series, and I'm still doing speaking engagements about it. There have been initiatives that have been developed by the City of Hamilton to address some of the issues that we raised in that city. You'll still see on a regular basis letters to the editor and op-ed pieces that reference Code Red. Code Red, through that series, has now become almost a part of the local language here in Hamilton. It's become part of the vocabulary. In the last municipal election in October, we commissioned a company to do a poll for the Spectator, as we traditionally do. Who would you vote for if the election was held today? And as part of that poll, we also asked questions, what are the main issues that Hamilton is facing, et cetera, et cetera. And so when they asked that question and they got the results back from the telephone poll, the company that was doing the polling contacted us and said, we think we have a problem here with our poll. Because we asked, what's the main issue facing Hamilton? And 80% of the respondents said poverty. And the pollster said, what's going on in Hamilton? Because we have never seen a number that high for people saying that, it's always spread around amongst a large number of issues. We've never seen a place that so strongly identified one single issue as being the problem in Hamilton. And he said, what's going on here in Hamilton? And then we explained to them that we had this series called Code Red that showed people the effects of poverty. And so we were kind of gratified about that too. It showed that the message had really stuck with people here in the city. I don't think it's much of a stretch for me to say that the Code Red series was probably the most powerful piece of journalism that I've ever been involved with.